Hello, Leo. This is Mary Elizabeth with Sacred Love Tarot, and this is your July 2023 tarot forecast. I hope this reading finds you happy, well, and in an attitude of gratitude. We are going to dive into the Energy Oracle, then the Crow Tarot, and then the Spellcasting Oracle. Thank you for turning up and tuning in. Thank you for liking, subscribing, sharing, commenting, and hitting the notification button, Leo. I greatly appreciate it. All right, let's see what Spirit has for you, what your energy is around July. So we have Magician in the Mirror, and we have Deceit. Someone is not happy. Someone is not happy for you, for your success, for your healing. Someone is really not happy. You are getting your shit together. You are coming into a time of manifestation and transformation. You are coming into a time of healing. You are coming into a time of manifesting the life you've always desired for yourself. And there is someone that is not pleased, someone who's looking to sabotage you, someone who's sneaking around the corners, someone who's very passionate in your demise, someone who doesn't, this is like sabotage. This is someone who doesn't want to see you heal. This is someone who doesn't want to see you manifest. This is someone who doesn't want to see you living a life of opportunity. This is someone who doesn't want to see you living a life of creativity. This is someone who doesn't want to see you living a life of happiness and joy and opportunity and everything that comes with it. This is someone who just does not want to see you succeed. And what you do about it is distance yourself as far away from people who are not part of your tribe. Distance yourself away from people who may seem overly critical or judgy in what you're doing and how you're doing it. Distance yourself from people that you constantly feel the need to defend yourself, right? People that you're constantly defending your actions or your ideas. Distance, 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 because you're coming into a time of manifesting the person that you see, right? If you were to look into your mirror in the bathroom or the bedroom or wherever your nearest mirror is, if you were to look into that mirror and see your perfect life, what life would that be? What would it consist of? And who would it consist of? With the Magician in the mirror, you have that opportunity in the sun. It's coming to fruition. It's just there's this middleman here who doesn't want to see you happy. It's all about deceit and backstabbing and ridiculing and criticizing, and the High Priestess at the bottom of the deck. So the High Priestess is all about you seeing through the bullshit. You seeing through their plans, their deception, their anger, their resentment, their insecurities, their chaos, and their doubt. So this has nothing to do with you. This is all about them and on how unhappy they are with their life. And the moment we get that, it has nothing to do with us. It's about how people see their own lives. And once we get that, there isn't anyone who can stand in our way or hurt us or deceive us or manipulate us. So let's see what the Crow Tarot has. So our first card is the Nine of Wands, and then the Five of Cups. So this is something that you've been working on for so long. Bless your heart. This is something that you've been working on for so long, and there's a part of you that has always thought it would never come to fruition, and there's another part of you that just knew it. But the part of you that you never thought it would come to fruition has always been bigger than the part of you that always believed in yourself. And it's been a struggle. It's been a battle. It's been something you've been very passionate about. It's been something that you have always wanted to achieve, but it's always been a back and forth battle. It's always been, 2 steps forward, 3 steps back, 5 steps forward. You know, it's always been the more steps you take forward, the more steps you take backwards. And that's what it seemed like. But I think if you were to look back on it, the steps backwards were to help you recognize what you needed to release and let go before going forward some more, right? And I think that there's a part of you that gets that and that understands that. And that is the 2 of the cups from the 5, right? Even though this may have been a struggle, even though it may have been tumultuous, and even though it may have caused some heartache and heartbreak and tears, I think there's a part of you that gets that the going backwards was just so you could release and let things go and not carry them into the future or your present moment with you, and then be a hindrance on this growth of happiness and harmony and opportunity and creativity and healing and balance and stability. Yeah, because there is this wonderful, emotionally balanced, prosperous, abundant time looking forward. But now there's this feeling of indecisiveness, or maybe a little bit of chaos. And is the indecisiveness within you, or is it feeling as if you have to constantly compete for what you want or what you need or what you desire? And sometimes we are our own worst enemy. So we struggle and we struggle and we struggle to move forward. And we release what we have to, and we let go of old thoughts and old ways of thinking and old ways of feeling, so we can step into manifesting the life that we've always wanted. And we try to work around people who are not unhappy about our success, and we try to work around people who are trying to manipulate us and deceive us. And we are seeing through the bullshit and seeing through the chaos, and our knowledge has become very profound in what we have learned on this journey. But sometimes when it feels like everything is just in reach, there is this feeling of doubt, right? We doubt our creativity, we doubt our intuition, we doubt our connection to source and spirit, we doubt our voice, we doubt our creativity, everything that's in the sun, we doubt, right? And it's the doubt comes when we're right on the edge of something absolutely phenomenal, absolutely outstanding, when we're on the precipice of something so great, and we're about to take that first step that leads to the best moments of our lives, is when we become, we take that, we inhale, that sharp inhale, and then we ask ourselves, is this it? Is this real? What if this happens, or what if that happens? And we talk ourselves right out of taking that next step. However, there is so much celebration and victory here. There is so much celebration and victory, and not just celebration and victory, but there is travel, and there's balance, and there's stability, and there's this beautiful masculine energy that comes in. And the King of Cups isn't someone that weighs you down with their problems. No, the King of Cups comes forward and he says, my cup is overflowing with whatever it is that you need. We have the sun, that cup is overflowing up there. My cup is overflowing with everything that you need. He's intuitive. He knows your wants, your needs, your dreams and desires, and he wants to take you out of this space of uncertainty and put you back in the spotlight of success, of abundance, of stability, of celebration, of recognition, of understanding your connection to spirit and source. He wants to put you back in this place of manifestation, of creativity, of intuition, of speaking your truth, of standing in your power. And he wants to take you on this exploration, travel perhaps, tons of fun, looking toward the future. And it's just this time of you feeling as if you're free to just exhale just exhale, and things just start going full steam ahead. And what I want to say about the Eight of Wands, even though this is very fast and quick moving, passionate, fiery energy, all of those swirls back there, the Eight of Wands has a tendency to take on a life of its own if it's not handled correctly. So while you're out there celebrating your success and having a great time and moving forward and traveling and cups running over and stability and balance and prosperity and peace and happiness and joy and all of these great and wonderful things, make sure you are staying focused. Make sure you are staying focused, but also make sure that you are in a place of not being preoccupied by all of this greatness that you lose track on where you're going and where you want to be, right? Don't get distracted by the glitz and the glamour. Don't get distracted by the parties and the success. Don't get distracted by the fun and the travel, right? Don't get distracted by that to the point where you're unable to see if chaos ensues, right? Don't get distracted by all of this to where you're not unable to see this. Oh, there she is again. I told you. Miss High Priestess coming through. The Three of Pentacles are coming through. So the High Priestess again is being able to look through the bullshit, being able to see what's on the other side of an agenda or the other side of a situation. We have the High Priestess here, and if we looked at the Magician, they're almost similar. The Magician has his wings spread, going upwards, but balancing upon that sword. And on the table we have the rest of the elements, or the rest of the tools that the Magician uses to bring whatever the Magician desires to bring to life. And the High Priestess is mostly very intuitive. She's balancing on that half moon, that intuition, and she has all the elements that she needs here to bring her creativity to life. And it almost kind of feels like this is a work in progress, right? I know sometimes when we are so wrapped up in life, we forget our connection to spirit and source, and we forget how powerful we truly are. And sometimes we need to do a check-in with ourselves. And I kind of feel that with the High Priestess, this isn't just a physical check. This is a mental, emotional, spiritual check-in as well. And the pomegranates behind the High Priestess. The pomegranates being a symbol of fertility and divine feminine energy. So I kind of feel this is all about you connecting to and representing that High Priestess, that divine, that goddess energy. And there are all these people who are willing to the Three of Pentacles is a gathering, a getting together, a meeting of the minds of sorts. And everybody has their own ideas on how things should be done. You have your ideas, they have their ideas, and sometimes the ideas of others may resonate with you and sometimes they may not. And this, I kind of feel, is up to you to navigate through, right? And when you're in that situation, there are ways that you can see if people are throwing these ideas forward to help you or throwing these ideas forward to hinder you. Now, in the traditional tarot, the Three of Pentacles is in a church, I believe, and it's asking for that spiritual guidance, asking for that help. Here, it's asking for that help, and it's people offering their assistance, but to what end, if that makes sense. So then we have the Emperor energy. So if the High Priestess is that divine feminine. The Emperor is that divine masculine, the one that puts on the suit of armor and is ready to fight, to help you create the dreams of the life of your dreams. And he's very loyal, and he's very balanced and very stable, but also very focused, very get this done kind of a feeling of focus. So you have this divine feminine energy who is able to see through the veil, if you will, and very much connected to the elements of the divine. And then you have the Three of Pentacles, which is either you assisting others or others assisting you. But either way, there has to be this knowledge to what end are you assisting and are they assisting you. And then there's this divine masculine Emperor energy who is willing to cut through the bullshit to get you where you desire to be. And the last card, the bonus card, I guess, that jumped out is the Eight of Swords. Now, all of this wonderful, great energy here, and then to have the Eight of Swords, which is this feeling of mental entrapment, or this feeling of not wanting to deal with something or see it for what it truly is. And if we have the High Priestess, you have no choice but to see it for what it truly is. So if the sabotage or the deceit comes from a friend, someone who is very close, don't throw yourself in the clenches by trying to avoid it or trying to make excuses for it, and therefore becoming the victim of the scenario itself. You have the power within you to see right through the bullshit, and regardless if it's a friend, a family member, a partner, or an acquaintance, you got to deal with that shit, and you got to deal with it now, because the longer you let it go, the more it becomes I just want to say the more it becomes a structured part of your life. The longer we allow people to take advantage of us, the longer people will take advantage of us, because we're allowing it to happen. And it becomes something normal then. It becomes so normalized that we don't even realize that it's happening, because we allow it to happen. So don't be, look, if it's, I get it. I get how heartbreaking it can be to recognize or to come to the realization that you're being screwed over by a family member or a friend or a partner or a significant other. But we can't blind ourselves to it and let it go and make excuses for it and say, oh, they're going through a bad time, or oh, they'll change. They won't, because they know that they're doing something and they're getting something for it. They're doing something bad, they're getting something for it, and we're making excuses for it. No more excuses for it. No more blinding yourself to it. This person isn't here because they love you and they cherish you and they want something good for you. This person is here to deceive you and take advantage of you and get from you what they can, and then they're done. It's gone. It's by. And then the heartache just gets worse. So got to deal with the problem when you see the problem. Right. You have some sort of a talent that you need to be working on, my darling. Be it dancing, singing, painting, drawing, and we have all of that here. Painting, music, writing. I think we have a book in there somewhere. Journaling, painting, drawing, music, finding something that inspires you, finding something that really ignites your passion. Could be travel. It could be travel, or you could be traveling. Now, this could be physical travel, or it could be astral traveling, right? Finding that other part of yourself that lives out in the universe, and talking to that other version of you about how the version of you that exists right here, right now, can recognize what is going on here in your life, right? It's quantum jumping. I used to read a lot about it a few years ago, how there are different versions of ourselves that live out in different universes. And if we know how, we can travel to those different universes and talk to those versions of ourselves and bring back information that could help us right here, right now. So it could be that type of travel. It could be physical travel. There is a lantern in front of her. She has a staff. There's stability and balance here. Using her intuition, following this light, this star. So this is following your passion, following your truth, following your heart. Oh, that's a lot of cards. So let's put those back and see what jumps out. There we go. All right, financial health. This could be this traveling and talent. It could bring you abundance and prosperity. Traveling for another job, going on the road, a musician, an author, a dancer, a singer. Yeah, look at that. Career. So whatever this is, this has to do with your career and financial health. A talent, a hidden talent, or maybe not so hidden talent. Maybe it's just something that you've always wanted to do but never got a chance to do it, and here's your time, right? It's going to mean traveling. It's going to mean following your intuition. It's going to mean allowing your heart to guide the way, to lead the way. But it's very financial. It's the tree, the ladder, climbing that ladder to financial success. So I think the moment that you deal with whatever this is, and whoever may be holding you back here, whoever may be in your way a little bit here, the moment you take care of that is the moment you fall into this. So I hope that helps, Leo. Until next time, talk soon.